Hello YouTube, welcome back to Grand Tactician. In the last episode, we created the Army of Northern Virginia commanded by Robert E. Lee, and we lost a quick but intense fight in Illinois, Salem, Illinois. So the Western Army is probably going to withdraw back to Pinckneyville. And we'll continue there because they also have an army in Mississippi here. Not many troops yet, but I'll keep them over here. And I believe that I was planning on sending the army of Tennessee up here, and I may engage Ohio and start raiding and looting and stuff. May as well. Try and get these guys out of Virginia. So right now I'm just trying to build forts, build supplies, and then hopefully we can move up, and if their morale is low enough, to kick them out of Fredericksburg back across the Potomac. So without further ado, let's jump in. And of course, the major Union victory. Confederates lose morale. Union presses preparing to press on. And all blah, 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 blah. But we're okay. We should be fine. No big deal. Here we can see the morale armies. They are lower, 71. Their support is lower, and their morale is a little bit higher. But so far, it's tied. In terms of battles, we both won 2. And my experience is a little bit more. But right now, they have 155,000. I have 105,000. And so far, we have caused just about 89,000 casualties to our 50,000. Still trying to get the European relations up. Gotta get it to 100, so then that way we can have some support in the north. And the weapons industry is a little bit leaning to federal, but still relatively even. We gotta get their union support to below 60. We still have to invade the north, and we still have to win 3 consecutive land and naval battles. And of course, capture Washington, D.C., yada, yada, yada. So my invasion into Ohio will check that off, and then we just gotta fight more battles, so let's continue. So here I'm gonna move them up a little bit. I want to see if I can push them out of Fredericksburg. They got quite a few corps kind of floating around here. They got that one, they have this one. I don't even know what armies they're from. They all just say First Corps, so that's a negative. Is the number increasing? Oh, yes. Yes, it is. Okay. So I'm going to be researching the first level bounty payments to try and get the volunteers up. I want to try and use as little drafts as possible. Unless it becomes way too much, then I'll have to do that. But the more drafts that they use, the more support they're going to lose. So that it may be a plus if I can hold out long enough. And let's see, here they are. Harney is attacking again. That's crazy. So about 18,000 this time versus my 17,000. So I guess we'll just go right in and fight it again. I may or may not show it, but let's find out. Alright, we're back to the main screen. We had a minor defeat yet again. I tried very hard. It took 2 days of fighting, and I put them over 50% casualties, but alas, I had to pull out. So they suffered about 9,300 men, thereof 1,400 killed, and I suffered 7,200 with about 1,000 killed, 1,200 missing. Our morale is confident, their morale is eager, so both sides are relatively fine. And Colonel Toombs loses face. We also lost a division commander. He got killed. I wonder if he'll say here. About 17,000 casualties. So there's that. So we're probably we're going to retreat back into Missouri, which is probably why they kept attacking in the first place, because I have been in Illinois. So 2 battles in Illinois failed. Army of Tennessee is moving up. They may strike into these First Corps here. And we're still inching forward. One of the, I believe it's the Army of the Ohio that has 76,000. Yeah, so I don't know where that is. It may be this one. No. It may be one of these buried in here somewhere. I'm not too sure. But one of them has 77,000 troops. I just gotta find it. That way I can be prepared to fight it. Is it one of these up here? 22,000. 26. No. I'm not sure where that First Corps is. I hope it's not in this pile. Then that means it would be 19,000. About 40,000 versus 100,000. I don't want that. So trying to recruit troops, trying to get things going. So it's very hard to keep up with their rate of recruiting. And I don't want to lose any support for my states. I can't afford that luxury like they can. So hopefully the bounties will give me something. Other than that, let's continue on. The Union have recruited colored troops. Colored men take arms. Disbelief in the South. Will the black man fight or run? All black regiments formed. Great. So how much does that add? A little bit. Not what I wanted, but that's okay. They're just going to keep pumping out the axe left and right. I just got to get these guys resituated and see if I can build another supply depot about right there. Hampton Division trying to get another. Ooh, First Corps is fighting the Army of Tennessee. Right. Must have walked right into them. So here's another fight. I'll probably show this one since it seems to be relatively even. Wow, it really is even. All right. So here we are. We are on the New Market map. This is a very nice map. Really enjoy it. It was really fun reenacting on this field about 2 to 3 years ago. So we're just going to defend around Manners Hill and see what we can do against the oncoming Union forces. They're going to be coming from up here near Forestville. So I'll probably try and stay on this side of the river as much as I can. Or maybe up here. Let me deploy and I'll come back to when the first shots of the battle come out. Alright, here we are. We got the Union forces on the other side of Zirkel's Mill, which I had anticipated. And you can see that I have Polk's division up here with these 2 objectives, making sure none of them come down that road or across the rivers. But right now, 2 brigades have appeared right here, and they're getting bombarded by my artillery. I think both of these armies are very fresh. No one has seen action before, especially the Army of Tennessee. They have not seen battle yet. So here comes the rest of them. Not sure if this is all of them, but they are coming up. We will see if they try and cross the river at any point. They're going to have a hard time, though, because all my troops here have either Enfield rifle muskets or the Lorenz or plains rifle, so we have quite the range on these muskets right here. Just gotta keep an eye on this crossing here and make sure that none of them come over through here. But right now, this looks like the majority. Gotta target their artillery right away. Don't want them gaining an advantage over us. That's a huge artillery battalion, too. 33 guns, here we go. Ooh, let me slow down. So they're trying to cross. But they're going to be unsuccessful, I believe. Turn this way. They did cross the bridge, but not sure if they'll be successful. They're going to try crossing the river here. Knowing this situation, I'm going to have to move Folks Division down. Let's see. Maybe right there, just in case. I'm surprised that they decided to go into the river. Wonder how much that's taken away. Yeah, they're suffering casualties for that. Cavalry got shot up. Artillery is firing upon their artillery, so that's good. Quite the first attack already. My goodness, getting shot in the water. Yeah, they're not gonna last long. Artillery is striking these guys. I hope they can last. Let's see if I can move them up a bit. Or maybe just... yeah, there you go. Let's move them down to about here. Huge firefights right now. Looks like they're gonna try and cross the bridge again. Just gotta keep hammering away at that artillery. There they go. They're gonna move up, start firing. So far, nothing over here. Polk's division is moving forward. I don't know what they're trying to accomplish by sitting in the water like this. Move them up, I guess. Just gotta watch these guys. They're suffering the most casualties right now. Here comes another advance across the bridge. Now they're opening fire probably across the way. Yep. Greg's division here and Bergwin's division. This house is going to collapse from the might of the musket fire. My goodness. Just continuous firefight right here. This is ridiculous. Turn them a little bit. My goodness. Is anyone gonna break yet? Like, my goodness. See that little soldier running around? Come on, boys. Show them what to. They're coming in close. They're probably gonna charge and fail. These guys are doing dance routines in the water. Okay, they're charging now. Let's see how well they do. And broke. Alright, very good. Here comes another one moving in close. What chaos. Another charge right here. Probably going to fail. Yeah, they're wavering. And they broke. There we go. Get out of here. They've lost the most troops, I think, against these guys. Okay, they're finally moving now. That's good. Artillery's still pounding away at the first battery. Just gotta keep them going. Lots of river fighting right here for some reason. Move them up, I suppose. 2nd Brigade exposing their flank here. The cavalry's trying to get out. Almost 3,000 casualties so far. I'm surprised they're still sitting in here. It's crazy. Hope these guys can hold out. Come on, Polk, and your oddly colored uniforms. I didn't realize we were going to be awkward on screen. They're trying to flank around now, so that's not good. Gonna have to divert, I think, a little bit. Fire at the infantry there. Now they're running away. Very good, we're crossing the bridge over there. Gonna fire canister now into them. Make sure they pay the price. Fire at these guys in the woods here. Both are suffering, it's about even. We gotta get this division going and strike them on the side. Point blank fire right there, look at that. Ooh boy. I would get out of there if I were them. And they're gonna charge instead. Alright, give them a cold steel. Throw them what for. These guys are getting pounded to bits. And they broke, there they go. Turn that way. These guys are setting up. They've realized that there is a threat now. And they broke. Lovely. I wonder if we can move up a little bit more and target the artillery. Artillery rounds flying in there. Let's focus back on them. Now we got a good flank going. Very good. This is the victory we needed after 2 defeats. Another failed charge, or they were trying to rout earlier, but failed. Man, I can't speak today. Failed? Yeah, failed. This poor infantry brigade. Good, the artillery's distracted now. That's good. These guys have shown up. Try and cut off their retreat. Come on, boys. Another charge or routing? Not sure what they're trying to do. Look at these guys. Enemy is retreating. Okay, very good. Very good. And victory. Very nice. 10,000 versus 5,000. Not too bad. Major Confederate victory. We definitely needed that for our cause. So that's going to be very helpful in our campaign. So thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next battlefield. Bye-bye.